Hello everybody, this is Alexandre from angelcartomancy.com. So we had a wonderful conversation last time with the author of the Essential Lenormand, who is Rana George, and also some people on my Facebook page. We were talking about Lenormand spread, and many people asked me what is my favorite spread, what I use the most. And I know that many readers use the Grand Tableau. And for my part, I use the Grand Tableau when I want to have information about, their work, their family. It's really an in-depth reading. But for a simple question or a little reading, my favorite spread is the 9-card reading because it is a mini tableau, and it gives actually wonderful insight. So Rana George has wrote this beautiful book, which is called The Essential Lenormand, a very thick book. And I can tell you that this material is essential for your apprenticeship in Lenormand because it lists all the meaning of the cards. You have, she explained the Grand Tableau at last, but it really takes you from the small spread, 5-card spread, to 7-card spread, then to the 9-card spread, and then to the bigger Grand Tableau. And what I really find interesting is that we share actually the same meanings and the same way of working. I have also another Lenormand book, which is a French one, which is wrote by Colette Sylvestre, and this is a very old book. But actually this one doesn't have that much of material that Rana explains in her book. She had put her life in it, like she told me, and I really can see that, and I really like that. So this is the 9th card spread that I use when I'm doing the 9-card spread, but I don't use the meaning in this book. My meaning really goes with what Rana George had written, and you can see how this book is the double of this one. So well done, Rana. You have put a nice material in our hand, and it's a really good book. In my workshop with my students, I am using this book as example, and she really goes to in depth. It's for beginners and it's also for advanced people. I have been working with Lenormand for now 21 years, and I'm still learning. I'm still adding meanings to my readings, and this book is like a bonus to your reading. So let's do a 9-card reading, how I proceed. So this deck is my J'apprends le Normand, which is a deck I have created to teach my students how to work with the Lenormand. So what I would do is I will shuffle, center myself, and ask a question. Let's say that I am asking a question about my business or someone's business. Let's pretend that someone comes to me for reading about his career. Okay, so what I will do is I will shuffle. I will give the deck to my client, and I will ask him to cut the deck into 3 piles. And I'm going to pick 3 cards from each pile from the top to make my 9-card spread. So 3 cards from pile 1. I do teach the same way in my workshop. Okay. And then the last. So the first thing that I do is I look how many positive cards we have in this deck, in this spread. So the ticks are the good cards, the cross are the bad cards and the circle are the neutral cards. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good cards, 2 negative cards, and 1 neutral. So I know that the energy of the reading will be good. Okay, and I look at the center card, which is the focus. So we see the tree. So this is telling me that actually my querent is into something, a growth or something going really prospering in his work. It can be a promotion. I will explain why after that. So when I get the center issue, now I start to read from left to right. So this is the mind, what the querent is thinking. So he's thinking about an opportunity that is offered to him, but he feels that he's not getting it, that the opportunity snap in his hand. So the mice. The body, which is actually happening now, is that there is the book. The book here will be a contract or an opening to a promotion, the stork. Okay, and what he already knows is the coffin, the beer, and the lilies, is that there is a sort of, the box is that he feels like he's stuck, that he will not move to something, or if he has to move, the lilies here give me that it will take time. Okay, so now I go from left to right again. I go in the column. This is the past, this is the present, and this is the future. Okay, so we see here that in the past there had been some proposition that had been made, but nothing didn't move. And now in the present we see that things are starting to move and there is money coming to him also with this promotion. In the future, we see here that there is a big amount of stress, but he is moving to a comfortable position, the king of spades or the lilies. Now I will read the energy, the diagonals. I will read letter, tree, and lilies, which give me the news of a progression that is taking time. From this diagonal, again, this is stressed caused by a progression, and this stress also is working on his health and is asking him to actually to have some rest. The coffin here stands for the resting position, being laid down. Okay, now I have my energy. And to time my reading, some readers will read the corners. The corners will be news that bring a lot of stress about a position that is actually being blocked or being delayed. But I prefer to use Rana George method. She called it the diamond. I did use that, but I didn't know the term for it. So we like make a diamond from this card to this card to this card to this card and to this card. It's like a bow, like she said, that will confirm and end our reading. So good news or an accomplishment concerning a contract that will bring money and promotion, and all is well. So this is how I will set my 9-card reading, and it can be, you may see that it's complicated because we are going in multiple direction, but the reading is constant. Consistency is essential in your reading, and doing this simple 9-card reading will give me, you know, a lot of information, a lot of precision in the reading as well. So this is a little sharing that I wanted to give you. So if you want to have Rana George Essential Lenormand book, you just go on Amazon. I find mine on eBay, so you can find it there. It's not expensive for what it is, really. There is a lot of information that you can learn, digest, and teach to others as well. She had written it with very, simple language, if I can name it like that. Also, what is fun is that for each card, she has a personal personal story that really gives you an eye on how the card has been applied. And if you want to have this wonderful deck, which I make for beginners, the first print is actually sold out, and we have another print which is coming to us in the coming days, and they will be sent on the 1st of August, and you can get them on my website, which is angelcartomancy.com. So I hope you enjoyed this little video tutorial, and I send you love, light, and blessing. Bye.